listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
These are the games that had us glued to our screens for the past 12 months. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 best video games of 2018.
"2018 has been an absolute roller coaster of a year. Click the link below to find our best and worst of 2018 videos for a look back at all the awesome and crazy things that happened.
For this list, we're looking at the absolute greatest titles released this year. And while we couldn't fit all the games we wanted to, we think our list will stand the test of time. As is tradition, we will not be including any remakes, remasters, or enhanced ports of any kind. Also, we will not be including Fortnite as its Battle Royale mode was released in 2017. However, this time around, we're going to start out with the honorable mentions to get things going.
Next time, I'll have a tale of my own to tell.
It'll be bloody and agonizing, sure. But at least it'll be quick.
Merc forces are contesting Alpha.
And with that out of the way, here we go. Number 10, Far Cry 5.
Everything could be overcome if we embraced an idea.
The latest entry in this long-running Ubisoft franchise wasn't just a really fun experience, it changed up its open-world format for the better. There's enough optional quests and tasks, high-powered weapons, vehicles, and enemies in the fictional Hope County, Montana to keep gamers returning long after the story missions are done, and then some. While critics seemed divided over the story, claiming that the main antagonist was a bit flat and dull, the real charm to the Far Cry series has always been about liberating outposts, messing with the local wildlife, and blowing shit up. Check, check, and check. Man, we love Far Cry. Number 9, Dead Cells. This game's mixture of a roguelike dungeon crawler and Metroidvania action-adventure made a lot of gamers take notice during its time in early access, which helped make its release very successful. For fans of the Dark Souls series and those looking for a challenge, this is a 2D actioner that just cannot be missed. As a literal collection of dead cells, gamers explore procedurally generated levels, fighting the undead within, while collecting cells that are used as an in-game currency to level up one's character similar to the Souls games. And yep, you guessed it, upon dying you lose your cells and have to start over again. Sounds like a frustratingly great time. Number 8, Subnautica. This is an open-world adventure unlike many found in the overcrowded genre nowadays, with a focus on survival, managing resources, and of course, exploring a vast alien ocean. There are no towers to unlock or bad guys to shoot, but there's a lot of cave sulfur to collect. Not to mention the game's story is surprisingly engaging and compelling, especially given how it's conveyed to the player. Trust us that this game is a rare example of a truly fun survival game that'll have you both excited and terrified of what's just beyond the next reef. Number 7, Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Let us meet our fate, shall we?
With the reboot of the Assassin's Creed series last year in Origins, the franchise took a leap forward in terms of gameplay and visual upgrades that fans of the series wanted for some time. Odyssey moves even more toward role-playing than its predecessor, and does it in a way that feels crucially important to the story and environments. Sure, some upgrades come by way of grinding, but the feeling we had building our versions of Alexios or Cassandra, and how that empowered us to move about this huge open world, was a unique highlight in 2018. Also, the game's fictional retelling of the Peloponnesian War, how cool was that?
Today was a day the Persians will never forget.
Number 6, Marvel's Spider-Man. At long last, we have the definitive Spider-Man game that fans have wanted since the days of Spider-Man 2. Swinging through the streets of New York City as Spidey has never felt better, and playing as Peter Parker was also surprisingly satisfying due to his relatable story, and addition of puzzles that greatly switches up the pace. Not only that, but the edge-of-your-seat boss battles provided some of the game's most climactic moments. Sure, the side activities could have been better, but with traversal and combat this good, it's the game that Spidey fans have been waiting for. Now, get out there and save the city!
So, should we kiss now? Yeah, maybe later.
Number 5, Monster Hunter World.
To the A-list! And the commission!
Cheers!
Capcom's long-running monster hunting series finally came to current-gen platforms, and it was everything that its fans wanted. A deep, satisfying loop of chasing down grisly beasts, looting their corpses, upgrading gear and weapons, and then tracking down even nastier beasts. Rinse and repeat. No longer divided into regions or zones, this Monster Hunter is a fully open world that feels truly alive with all types of monsters within. But, as longtime fans know, success in this world still comes with a bit of a learning curve. The difficulty of jumping into the game for the first time has been scaled down for newcomers this time around, however. Even so, expect a challenge. Number 4, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
2, 1, go!
The newest version of Nintendo's hit crossover fighter is not only a celebration of all things Smash, but as a celebration of gaming as a whole. The roster is absolutely huge and contains every returning character as well as a good handful of new ones. Returning home to this fighter feels great 4 years after the last game, and it feels even faster and more technical than before, making it great for competitive play. With the return of great single-player content though, this series is no longer just for competition and multiplayer, and we loved going mano-a-mano with a game to unlock more characters and neat items. All hail Smash Bros. Number 3, Celeste. Who says graphics are everything? There's always plenty of room for super tight gameplay, a fantastic soundtrack, and a deeply original story. And luckily, Celeste checks off all 3 boxes to become one of the best 2D platformers ever made. Madeline's struggle to climb Celeste Mountain, while dealing with her own anxiety issues and inner demons, is an emotional journey that we weren't expecting to be handled so incredibly well for such a tricky subject. Plus, the challenging yet well-designed stages really nail the game's themes of overcoming adversity. It's one thing to have a fantastic story and gameplay, it's another to have these elements complement each other so well. Thus, Celeste sets a new high bar for future indie games. Number 2, God of War.
Might.
Sony's reboot of the acclaimed God of War franchise was nothing short of miraculous. After all, it made us fall in love with Kratos after many years of making him a highly unlikable, angry character. Backed by Norse mythology this time around, this game tells a tender, dynamic tale of Kratos and Atreus' emotional journey about fathers and sons, loves and losses, and new beginnings. All backed up by tighter combat and a jaw-dropping Norse world to uncover. And who didn't get overwhelmed with excitement when Kratos retrieved his iconic Blades of Chaos? This game wasn't just an epic adventure, it has us hungry for more. Now, bring on Thor.
But I am your monster no longer.
Number 1, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Why did you never marry?
What would a best of the year list be without the latest offering from Rockstar Games? We don't know, nor would we care to find out. This game is everything that Grand Theft Auto isn't: slow-paced, realistic, and highly precise. But it's also everything we've come to love from Rockstar. Grand in scope and structure, incredibly innovative, and it's a ton of fun to play. The story of Arthur, Dutch, and company is also one of the best gaming has to offer, with an incredible cast of characters that had us laughing, loving, and cursing our way through its 60-plus hour narrative. Which reminds us, it's time to be getting back to camp to do our chores.
Why don't you take a few of us up there right now? I got this, Dutch. Should be fun. All right, you. Come on. Let's go.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
were just kids when the bombs dropped, and the world went to shit. They said it was supposed to be the end of everything. But for us, it was just the beginning. Surviving? Nah. We were better than that. This new world had a lot to give, and we took it all. That's how we came out on top. That's how we got here. That's how we found you. Listen here, rabbits. You need to understand something. The only currency left in this world is power. We're gonna take everything from you, starting with your home. And if we can't take it, we'll break it.
With the drum attack. You a shit talker, we got drums for that. Oh God. Tryna fist fight, boy, you dumb for that. Stupid. You gon' get a bullet in your lung for that. Stupid. Draco get the cooking like loose chain. F&N on me in a mood sign. Glock 19 in the blue flame. I was strapped when I stood inside your boo thing. 21 immortal, we'll never die. Loyal to my brothers, I never lie. Call me bird dog, cause I cheat and I'm fly. And I love winning, I'm upset if it's a tie. If you ever try to go against the game, we gon' drop it. Get you off the ground just to knock you to the floor. Yeah. Let's go blow for blow. Yeah. Let's go toe to toe. When it's time to battle, they don't never ever show. When it's time to battle, I'm the first one at the door. Yeah. Here we go. Get over here. It's gonna be next. Straight up. 21.
We never paid any heed to the ancient prophecies. Like fools, we clung to the old hatreds. And fought as we had for generations. until the day the sky rained fire and a new enemy came among us. We stand now upon the brink of destruction, for the reign of chaos has come at last.
Civilization has made you weak. Soft beds, rich food, and the temptations of the flesh. But the Horde is at the walls. Remember who you are. You fight for. Remain unconquered! It has begun. I will show you your worst nightmares. I will give you despair and death.
Alright, time to kick some ass.
Don't crap yourselves. It likes to kill demon things. That's why I built him that well-functioning arm. To kick demon ass.
Let's go for a walk, little chickie! Get lit! Back it up, Frisco!
I think we should split into 2 groups and cover more ground. Good idea.
Okay, Shakespeare. Just remember this. You and I like to exist, so get rid of those demons quick, because killing them ain't my stick.
Go!
What evil lurks, I must destroy.
V, why don't you tell me everything about this job?
A powerful demon is about to resurrect, and we need your help, Dante.
Made it for Lady and she paid for it, so consider it a rental. What's happening now?
Get her out of here! This is a bad move! Go! You're just a waste!
How many years have come and gone since that day? How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm. For the one they called the Warrior of Light.
This town certainly has changed, and not at all for the better.
This tragedy, greater even than the seventh umbral calamity, must be undone. If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten. Become what you must. Become the warrior of darkness.
「たとえひとたび敗れるとも命を落とし主を必ず取り戻す」それが我が忍びなれば。私はかつて修羅を見ました。
不思議に確かにもらい受けた。
久しいなフクロウのせがれよ。
邪魔立てするか巫女の忍び。
狼よ、我が血と共に生きてくれ。
I've seen the power of the anthem destroy entire civilizations.
You have no idea what the Heart of Rage can do to a person.
I feel a new power in the world. It's calling me.
For generations, our people struggled just to survive.
Heading out. Let's go!
The javelins allowed us to fight back the chaos. And the walls protected our families, loved ones.
Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
It's a freelancer job. Always has been.
But the anthem still rages. And walls can only do so much. But with the power of the anthem at my fingertips, I will end all this needless suffering.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America. Main issues: sky-high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else. Can't deny it, it's all true. But everybody still wants to live here. This city's always got a promise for you. Might be a lie, an illusion. But it's there, just around the corner, and it keeps you going. It's a city of dreams, and I'm a big dreamer.
The era of unending peace is past. It is now time for we wolves of war to awaken. Affix your eyes forward, lest you overlook the traces. Keep your ear to the ground, lest you lose the trail. We are the shield that shall not break! We are the sword that shall not bend! O God of steel and fury, give us flesh to hunt! From blood transcends!
Keep moving.
I didn't do anything.
Some of you may believe the rules are unfair. That's too bad.
Quiet, you! I said no more talking.
The rules are not subject to negotiation.
Shut up!
Define the rules, and there will be consequences.
Let's go. Come on. Go.
Examples will be made.
On your knees. Keep still.
Cook, do you hear me?
Roger, Uma.
Half the crew is dead drunk in my sick bay after eating your miraculous space chili. Any thoughts?
Well, I have no idea what you mean. Our food is healthy. Invigorating.
Captain to crew. Dead monkey in the crow's nest. I repeat, monkey down. Else space chili strikes again.
Copy that, Captain. Hey, Paige. Bet we could use your space chili to overclock our engines.
Negativo, mi amor. Only you can melt my sockets.
Keep laughing, fools. The key ingredient to good cooking is love.
What? Engineering to officers, we are dead in the water. I repeat.
Main engines are cursed. Nox, come in. What have we got on the scanners?
Jack shit. Nada. Hey, wait. I see something. 3 o'clock starboard. It's massive. Get back here, Shani. Pull off!
Lock down the bay column. Give me auxiliary engines. Deploy shields and bring up out now! Brace yourselves! Gods protect us. Something's happening to me. For months now, I've been having these dreams. Nightmares. But I think they were messages.
It's your grandmother's? There's a place up north. I think we can find you answers there.
Back to where it all began.
Are we the hunters?
I need to know the truth.
Or are we the prey?
She'd never be our enemy by choice, I know that. But what if it's not her choice? The necklace? That's a Lucas symbol.
I want it out of my head. I want it to stop.
special surprise prepped and everything. But it looks to me like your hands are full. It's no biggie. You can always tweak the rules a bit. Hungry. All you gotta do to make it out alive is not get eaten. Sound like fun? Of course it does.
It's been 15 years since the fall. The city is a corpse, and we are the worms. We burrow in it, fighting for every useful piece of land to preserve ourselves from the terrors of the night and the horrors of the day.
I know not who can hear my voice. I shall therefore speak a word unto hear. Anyone who dares to steal food will be hanged, and their bodies will be exposed.
Every day we rise from dust to choose between bad and worse.
Get him!
You're dead now!
And these choices we take to survive will create the world to come. You know the drill. Get to the nearest safe house and wait until dawn. Good night, and good luck.
Samurai. You are a warrior. I can see that. You trained your whole life for this. And you have won battles that lesser men have called unwinnable, yes? But while you were sharpening your sword, do you know how I prepared for today? I learned. I know your language, your traditions, your beliefs, which villages to tame and which to burn. So I'll ask you once again, Samurai. Do you surrender?
Boozer have a run-in with RIP the last couple of days?
Why?
One of my men escaped a Ripper camp, got tortured, like they always do. But this time they kept asking me if you knew about it. 2 bikers, 2 men. The Ripper called them mongrels. If you ask me, you got a price on your head.
You know same as me. Anything that happens here is far better than what's going on out there.